is getting a little bit harder. The girls are out of the house. I mean, Shannon seems to be in a relationship. But I mean, I think they're all smart enough and seasoned enough to know that this is it. Like, there has got to be something that we're all really, really into.
But the thing is, didn't Shannon and Heather and Emily and Gina know that last season? I believe.
But I don't think Emily and Gina ever had the star power that Tamra, that Alexis. I mean, Alexis, like that was a great throwback. I mean, Alexis was like the Jessica Simpson of reality TV. I mean, you know, she acted stupid, you know, really dumb, or maybe she is really dumb, you know, and it just was like so good. Now she's divorced. She's like dating. I mean, to me,
she's engaged. Yeah, I mean,
engaged. Like, I mean, I think you're bringing back the pros. You know, we tried to bring up, you know, I equate this to baseball because, you know, I'm just such a sports savant.
You're so straight.
You know, isn't this so straight? I know, so straight. So, you know, we have the farm team, you know, we have the AAA guys, and, you know, we tried to bring them up because they're less salaries, right? And if this works, we're all going to make a shit ton of money. And guess what, guys? Okay. The AAA farm team ain't ready to fucking play in the majors. Okay. To be a Yankee, it takes a lot. So I think we've brought back the Yankees. And I think even Heather and Terry, like, I think they're going to have some shit up their sleeve. I am excited about this cast.
I hope. But to your point, Tamra is messy. And that's why there's no Megan after this. This is it. Literally. I mean, Tamra is the only one, like, she's it. Like, there's nobody left from the past. Like, getting rid of whoever, Emily and Gina after this, and bringing back Vicky, I don't know. I think it's too late. It's like, this is our second attempt.
Holding my crystal ball, I think this season does a lot better. It does well. And then
I hope.
I had to tell you, I loved this clip from Watch What Happens Live and Jeff Lewis on, and Jeff going right to Andy and going, I want Kelly Dodd back. Bring back Kelly Dodd. And Andy, you could tell Andy was like, oh my God, shut the fuck up. But I'm like, you wait, give it another year. I think they bring back Kelly Dodd, and then you have a hit. You have a hit.
I'm okay, even though she tells me I have a horrible voice and goes on her rant on YouTube. I'm okay with Kelly Dodd coming back. I mean, yeah, I guess I forgot Kelly. That's the only thing after this. Yes, that is the only last ditch effort after this. If this doesn't work, but there's no Megan. Megan is so smart and her life is so different, but I'm telling you, it won't work on air. It won't be like how do you up Tamra? The only thing that can up Tamra is, I guess, either A, Vicky, or B, Kelly. And I don't even know what you do at that point.
I mean, to me, I feel like you build this season, you have drama, we have some sort of surprise scandal, and then the last couple of seasons, who walks in but Kelly and fucking Rick, and there's like a fight about vaccines, and like, you know, her, like, is she, you know,
are we still going to be fighting about vaccines in 2 years?
Yes.
Please. Oh,
hello,
God.
I live in Los Angeles County. They were just teetering on reinstating masks like 2 weeks ago, and then they came to their senses. I mean, hello. Yeah, we're still going to be talking about, people don't want this to end. Some people do. Anyway, we don't get political on this show. I'll leave it there.
No, we don't. And listen, I mean, Kelly's, listen, here's the thing about Bravo. There's no, in my opinion, very few do not uses, except for, I really truly believe at my heart of hearts, the only do not use is Nene Leakes. I truly believe that. I believe if they're desperate to save this show, no, I don't think Andy likes Kelly. Sorry, Kel, but they'll bring her and Rick back with a silver platter if that's what it takes. This is, as you say, Sarah, as I learned from you. You learned everything from me as I learned from you. This ain't show friends, it's show business.
David Yontef loves that saying.
I use that all the time. I use it all the time.
For a refresher for our listeners, I was in radio for a long time in Washington, D.C. on a syndicated morning radio show that was on Sirius XM called The Kane Show. And Kane, sadly, may he rest in peace, has passed away. It's a very long story. You can Google. But when I got the job from Kane, and I resented this for a long time. And then I was like, oh my God, Kane was right about so many things. He said to me the day I got the job, now congrats. It's not show friends, it's show business. And I was like, that is such a fucking awful thing to say. And then I'm like, here we are. It is so show. It is not show friends, it's show business. And I love that David Yontef loves that saying.
And when you have like, okay, all my friends are in this business because I don't do anything but work, but it's organic, very few. You know what I mean? Like it's not like Andy Cohen is not best friends with Kelly Ripa because that was his first. It just happened. It's organic. And so when you have the show friends, you know, it's just organic and it just kind of happens. You know what I mean? So that's that. Now, speaking of people moving franchises, and the only natural one that comes to the top of my head is Cynthia Bailey in Beverly Hills. We don't need her right now, but eventually, maybe. But you know who also wants to get in on the action is my number one from Girls Trip 2, the one and only Miss Phaedra Parks.
I love this. And I got to tell you, I think Phaedra is looking, first of all, fantastic. Just, oh my God, the hair, the makeup, the clothing, the face, the body. I mean, she just looks, oh my God, young, snatched. I'm loving everything. And I thought it was a great move to throw it out there that she should be in Dubai. And you want to know what? You want to save that show? Bring Miss Phaedra Parks and her sons to the Gold City and let her be in Dubai. I love it.
Listen, I think it's great. I mean, in typical Phaedra fashion, she's like, you know, I'd like to join and, you know, the ratings are king and y'all need ratings and Phaedra brings ratings. She's talking about herself in the third person. Chanel Ayan has come out and said, you know, like, you know, you fucking wannabe housewives, sit the fuck, you know, you ex fucking wannabe desperate for fame housewives, sit the fuck down, keep my name out of your mouth, keep Dubai out of your mouth. You know,
by the way, Phaedra would, I mean, like smoke her ass in any, like if Phaedra were, what I appreciate about the women of Dubai is like with the whole Rinna feud or whatever, they're trying, like I give them credit. Like, again, here we go. This is the farm team. You know, this is the AAA baseball. They're trying, they're really trying, but they are just not even close to the Yankees. And I'm just like, guys, you should be behind the scenes. You should be calling, emailing Andy and go get Phaedra on this fucking show. I want to be a reality star for the next 10 years. I want to launch my wine and lip injections or whatever I'm going to sell. Why are they? I mean, I get that it's like good drama, keeping it going, but I hope behind the scenes they are begging to bring on Phaedra. She's the only thing that could save that show. I haven't watched since episode 3. I'm so bored with that.
You know, I always say this, I watch when you come on my podcast. So I haven't watched Atlanta in forever. Now someone's coming on. I got to watch. But yeah, I've kind of fallen off Dubai. Love them all, guys. I get to them eventually, but just in real time, I fall behind. Yeah, I mean, could I see Phaedra Parks on Dubai? Could I see her fitting in?